Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So we're going to calculate pH. So pH is a measure of the acidity or alkalinity of a solution. So if something is too acidic, we balance the pH with adding by another acid to make it neutral. So let's determine the pH of a 5 centimeter cubed solution containing 1 mole of H2SO. This is a acid. So acids react with water. So we're going to have H2SO4 plus H2O. Please watch this revision videos that I've put together for acid and basic grade 12 and check out my other revision playlists that I have created. So this is an acid react with water, so this acid will give water its hydrogen, and then we're gonna have H3O plus SO4. That is negative. This is gonna be positive. Now when we look at this, there is one H that is left, and this is supposed to be to give its two H's, so it's diprotic. So for it to be balanced, we're going to add 2. It means we are creating 2 HOs to be able to accept these 2 hydrogens here. So this is a balanced equation. Watch my previous videos. I have dealt with this on one of the previous videos that were released on the 27th of September. So you can check that one out. Now that we are here and we know that this HSO is 1 mole, we have to find the mole of H3O whenever we are asked to calculate the pH, because we needed to substitute here. Whenever we are asked to calculate the pH, we need the mole of H3O. So the first step that we're going to do is to do a stoichiometry calculation, where we have H3O and H2SO4, right? So we'll start with the ratios and then the mole. So we know we're going to start looking at the numbers before. Here we have 1, so that's 1, and this side we have 2, so that will be 2. And then for the moles, we got 1 as the mole of H2SO, so we're gonna have 1 for this, and this will be X. That's what we're trying to calculate. So now we cross multiply, so it's 2 times 1, this 2 times this 1 equals to X times 1, that is 2 equals to X. So the mole of N3O equals to 2 mole. So we'll calculate the concentration of H3O. Concentration equals to mole over volume. The mole is 2 and the volume of this is 5. Here it has been given, it's 5, so we'll have 5. Now this with this negative log H3O, this is concentration. So we're gonna say pH equals to negative log 2/5. You punch that into your calculator. You say negative log 2/5. That's gonna give us 0.39, and that will be rounded off 0.4. It does not have a unit of measure. I hope you understand that. And now we will do the pH for a base. So let's look for pH of a base. Base does not mix with water, guys, so keep that in mind. So we're going to have concentration over H3O over OH. So we need H3O to be able to calculate pH, right? So we are going to use this formula here to calculate that. Firstly, we have to do this this reaction. That will be Na. This is sodium salts, and this is plus OH. We have done that, and let's look, everything is balanced. Now that everything is balanced, we are able to substitute. Firstly, let's look for moles. So we'll look for mole of OH. Now we have NaOH and OH here. We start with ratio and then mole. These are called stoichiometry. Calculations did them in grade 10. I don't know if you still remember. But for the ratio, we look for the number here. For this one, it's 1. And for this one as well, it's 1. And then the mole here, it's 3. This one is X. So when the ratio is the same, the mole is always the same, guys. So we're going to cross multiply. Then it's 1 times X equals to 3 times 1. X equals to 3. So the mole of OH is 3, as I have said. Now that we can calculate the concentration. So the concentration will be mole of 3 over 4. Here is the volume. If you got this in centimeters, you divide it by 100 to get the centimeter cubed. Always it should be like that. So concentration equals this. We now have concentration, so we have we can go back to that formula. It says 10 to the negative, not negative 4, it's supposed to be negative 14, equals to H3O into OH. So we have OH as 3 over 4. And for us to get this, we'll divide by 3 over 4. Divide by 3 over 4 on both sides. This will cancel that. And if we punch this to the calculator, so 10 to the power of negative 14 divided by 3 over 4. Let's see, 1,33. Yes, so we'll just take it as it is, because we have this one. We'll just say negative log into 1,333 times 10 to the power of negative 14, just like it appears here. So when we punch that into the calculator and say negative log the answer, we will get 13,88 as the answer.